What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this whole situation. So let's talk about Baddies East episode 3. It is going down because a lot of people are coming for Chrisean because they saying that she is a bully out here in these streets and she has been bullying Vicki and they don't appreciate it. So it's some backlash falling back. Only thing is, Chrisean, you don't want to end up in that dream doll category because she ain't been able to swim her way or fight her way out of that category since when that title bully was put on her. So hopefully you don't put no hands on Vicki, but it seems like Vicki ended up getting a pause put on her and she had to squabble with 4 people. It's a whole crazy situation. But one thing is for sure, when it comes to Chrisean's sister, she was supposed to be putting pause on everybody for Chrisean because Chrisean is pregnant and she can't, squabble like she used to squabble. So she hired her sister to squabble for her, and her sister said, no, not today. They ain't advertising it, so I ain't buying it. And when it comes to Tasiki, she basically is being called a real one by Blueface because Blueface saying, oh, good job sticking up for yourself and sticking up for Vicki. Lord have mercy. And then Chrisean, she had to clap back at Blueface and say, little baby, a real one, child. So let's get into this whole situation. Let's talk about the episode. So we get off with Star Day. She's on the show. She's giving out roses. Nobody's checking her temperature like the way they checked Tommy's temperature. They ain't checking Sky's temperature at all. It seems like everybody's falling back and got respect for Sky. And it seems like the way that Sky moves out here in these streets, she got the youngest and the oldies, following her. Okay, ain't nobody disrespecting, ain't nobody, trying her or playing on her top. So she's basically seeming like she's going to have a smooth, easy ride on the show, unlike Tommy. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. So you have Chrisean's sister. She's sitting at the back of the bus and she chilling, and Chrisean is feeling a certain type of way because she don't know why her sister is chilling with the girl that she's supposed to be smacking up in the face when it comes to Ahna Mac and when it comes to Vicki. And you can see Tasiki, she is sitting in the back and she just cooling. It's like she vibing, like she's liking the whole experience and the whole situation, and she can move comfortably. And she don't see it as a problem or a situation, but Chrisean definitely does, and she's definitely feeling a certain type of way because she's telling her sister, why you all giddy gacking on the show with these girls that you told me that you gon' squabble, wobble, wobble, and you just laughing and grinning. And Chrisean is basically feeling like the general, and her soldiers ain't doing what they supposed to do because right now she's feeding them with the attention and the clout that they need. And she wants her part of the bargain, and that's her sister to throw hands because she can't throw hands. This is a whole mess. And so Chrisean is talking to her sister off the bus, talking about, like what's going on. I want these girls to get squabble on. I want the squabble. I want the wobble. What's up? And Chrisean's sister's basically saying that, nah, it's not like that. They small, they fragile, they're not about that life. Maybe if I can get them apologize, I want Natalie. Chrisean, it was like, no, I got Natalie, and plus Natalie can't hit me back because I'm pregnant. So what's up? Take care of these girls on the buses ASAP and get to business. Get down to it. Come on. I'm barking. Move. And Chrisean is having this debate with her sister, like, yo, I need you to do this. I need you to slap them. I want them to get slapped. Like, come on. What's going on? And she said, what about if they apologize? What about if they say sorry? Because they really just seem like, that they're fragile. Like, they ain't ready. Like, they ain't buying. Like, they ain't selling. Like, they don't want no problems. Like, I don't get no brownie points if I chop them down. And Chrisean was like, I don't want to hear none of that. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you to do this. And it's just like, Chrisean, like, calm down, girl. You already know you on national TV and you already know people is watching and they gonna critique you and your baby and all the things that are going on in your life, and to see this havoc that you are reaping upon people that are scared of you, it don't look good. And you got Vicki, she goes, I don't know what happened, I don't know what was said, I tap like, and I didn't mean it. It wasn't what I was trying to do. It ain't me. I don't do that, and it ain't Jesus, and it ain't God. And I was just like, girl, she don't really belong on this show at all. I don't know who signed her up to be on this show. I don't know who's her manager, who's her producers, why they put her on the show. I don't know if she thought they promised her that she wasn't gonna get touched. Only person, no, everybody gets touched, even Natalie, even security. So this is like the worst show for her to be on. And I know she's trying to give that Jesus and God fearing type of environment and try to save the girls, but these girls don't want to be saved. So you can't save people that don't want to be saved. You can lead them to the water to drink it, but at the same time you're gonna have to start dodging, and you are in a minefield, like you at war and they coming for you, and whoever got that check for you to be on this show, you need to come and see them, because this is a crazy situation. Lord, Chrisean done threw her sandwich at Vicki with eggs and cream cheese and bread and threw it right at her. Like, Lord have mercy, this is a whole crazy situation. This girl is not trying to fight you. She don't want no problems, no drama, and then you throw something, you hit her with it knowing she can't hit you back, and knowing that she's not going to fight back. It just looks bad, and this is something that you don't want to happen to your child. And at the same time, well, Vicki, you should have took some classes to learn how to fight. But picking on somebody that is weaker, picking on somebody that don't want it, picking on somebody that's doing what Vicki's doing, it just don't look good. It just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. It's just like, because they don't want it. Because allegedly Chrisean had her jumped. Chrisean allegedly had her sister jump, as well too. So in any event, we have, Woah, Vicky's basically saying, I'm sorry, she copping all types of pleas. And Chrisean is like, I don't want to hear that. Yo, you was retweeting, you was liking things, anything negative my baby daddy said, you was down with that. And she was like, no, it's an opposite. Accident. And it's just like, okay, girl, like, calm down. And then you have, Ahna Max. She was so bad and she was so bodacious when it came to Scotty with the body that can't fight. She won that round with her, but at the same time she is scared. She's copping pleas and she's apologizing. She don't got a smart mouth, she don't got a slick tongue, she ain't doing all that rowdy bout it, jumping on tables, jumping off of tables like she's on WWE, WWF. She is quiet, she's copping pleas. So you look at these people, they look like they on scared straight and they don't supposed to be doing no more meth, and they are just like in fear and terror that they are going to get rocked. And this is not the environment. If you think you are tough, if you think you're bad, this is not the show to be on, especially if you think that you like something by accident. And then also Chrisean is questioning Ahna Mac, like, girl, didn't you let somebody into the audition? Didn't you do this? Didn't you do that? She was like, no, I didn't do that. I was in a VIP section. I mean, like, answering. Chrisean was like, Chrisean don't even really want to ask them questions. She just want to bomb on them. But at this point she can't, because she is pregnant, and it's just a bad look for her to even be in this environment pregnant as well. But she's catching a bag. But it's just like, women do work all the time, but this is a different type of work. This is physical work. This is mental anguish over here, trying to get it and don't stop. And these girls, child, is a whole mess in this whole situation. I mean, they copping pleas. Well, Vicki looking like she's on the main line of Jesus to ask him to come and send the angels to, carry her away. She don't know what to do. Like, girl, why are you here? They must have lied to you and promised you that you wasn't going to get touched. Have you ever seen the show? Have you ever watched the show? I'm sure you have. So why did anybody in their right mind think that you were going to, be okay there? And I think she basically thought that she was going to wear the armor of God. And the armor of God may protect her mentally, but it ain't gonna protect her physically at all. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. And also, when it comes to Ahna Max, she saw a video of Chrisean moving around and doing this and doing that. She said, oh, okay, she been slow. And so Chrisean wants that head up with her, but she can't get the head up. She can't get the squabble. So she want her sister to squabble, and her sister's not following orders. So she's pretty upset. And then you got them like, it's a whole mess. And she's just hoping that ain't nobody saying nothing, ain't nobody jumping in, ain't nobody questioning nothing, ain't nobody. They like they let Chrisean and her sister on the bus. Hold on, let's stop the agenda right here. Y'all was liking and tweeting stuff, so I'm going ham, and they look scared. Okay, Chrisean is mad at her sister, because she's not rocking and she's not doing it. Her sister said, "I'm not the one. I'm not gonna do it." Well, Vicky, she's crying. She got her Jesus music on. She's just looking for help. She's looking for some support. She can't stay on the show. You know what I mean? All that talk, all that this and that. I'm bad. I'm this. Blase and the third. If you don't know how to like anything, if you don't know how to, you double tapping, keep your hands away. Go under a dummy account. Okay? Because like even before you went on the show, you should have tried to clear all this situation up before you got on that show with Chrisean, because this is her stumping ground. Her first season on the show was, crazy. And so we have Vicky. She goes upstairs to talk to Natalie. Natalie's like, what's happening? What's going on? Everybody in the room know what's going on. Everybody in the room know what's happening. Everybody in the room know that Chrisean want that. And they're basically like, girl, we can't help you. Natalie's telling her to find a friend that's going to fight for her, to find somebody to help her. I can't really help you with that situation because Natalie, she's running herself from Chrisean and her sister. So it's a whole situation. And then we got Roelly Poly's talking about, we don't want your spirituality, we don't want your Jesus, we don't want this, we don't want none of that. Amen. My grandfather's a deacon, and we came here to turn up, we came here to drink, we came here to pop it, we came here to squabble, we came to do everything under the sun that is not of God, and you are bringing the party down. Either get with it or get on. I was like, child, Roelly, that's no way. Like, why are you jumping on the situation? Roelly says she's jumping on the situation because Vicky said she don't like fat people, or being fat is not healthy. And Roelly is like, how can you say that? Blase in the third, and she's upset. Well, she didn't lie. It ain't healthy. But at the same time, you're going to be out here with your Twitter fingers or your X fingers, twittering gangster on social media, and you come into the lion's den, you come into this den, we ain't going to give you, no passes. But at the same time, Roelly is a mother child. Roelly need to fall back. Roelly, you don't need to do all that. You already know the girl's already eating her words. You didn't need to jump in and correct her. Ain't nobody been jumping in. Ain't nobody been siding. Ain't nobody been saying nothing but you. And it almost seems like it's because she ain't gonna fight back. And so, Vicky, they're told that they're going to get ready to go downstairs and eat, drink, and go out to the club. She just looked distraught. She looked scared. She looked like she want to run for dear life. And it just seemed like she's looking for help. And the last person she should be talking to is Natalie, because Natalie don't got your back, girl. Natalie ain't never had nobody's back. You see the girl behind you, body with the body? Natalie done rocked her plenty of times. You got Roelly out here. Roelly's basically saying the same thing that she's been saying, that she don't belong here. She don't need to be here. You got Scotty copping pleas for Vicky, saying that, come on, she don't have that temperature. She's not even starting any drama. She's not saying anything. And when it comes to Roelly's like, yo, she be out here. She be online. If she ain't with the static, if she ain't with the heat, she ain't with the temperature, then she gotta go. And Camilla basically saying the same thing as well. But, Natalie caught Camilla off bound, and Camilla got rocked twice and won one round with Natalie. This is a whole mess, y'all. And then we get to the situation where Natalie's telling the girls, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you're feeling unsafe, you're feeling any type of way, please let me know. Like, what is Natalie going to do? Natalie's not the principal. Natalie's the worst one in the house. She don't got nobody's back. She's not loyal to nobody but the show. If the show calls for her to get beat down, if the show calls for her wig to get snatched, she is going to get that wig snatched. She's going to do everything to maintain the EP and make sure Chrisean and her sister don't come for her job, because it looks like that's where it's heading, that Natalie's heading into retirement. If Chrisean get them paws on her and win, it's going to be retired Natalie, and she can do synopsis on the side, and Chrisean be running the house because she will be the baddest, because she done took down just about everybody. What a mess, what a mess. And then we have this chick, I think her name is Smiley, and she ends up getting a tattoo of Natalie, or a henna tattoo, whatever, to get on the show. She said she get it on the black market, the black internet, the black this, the black that. And also she is sitting up here in her confessionals with Mariah's Lynn's chain on. What a mess. This girl with her big body, she is too huge to be fighting Mariah and Lynn, but she got her pendant. She snatched it. She fought Mariah's sister. She fought Mariah and took her chain, took her pendant, and she's wearing it proudly. If I was Mariah, we would have to search that room, because the bad girls, rule. The real bad girls, they go through your stuff and throw it outside and search and see what you got. They gonna get what they gonna get. But at this time and point, there's nothing Mariah could do, because this girl is 10 times her size at this point. And then we got Chrisean. They got the scary music coming in, and her sister looking like they're ready to turn up, and they are definitely ready to turn up. They show up in their own vehicle, So Chrisean basically is upset with Natalie, and she's calling Natalie out because Natalie's in family business. And also, she's calling Natalie out because she feels like Natalie always smile in her face and then basically be shady behind her back, and she really feel like Natalie don't mess with her, and she doesn't. It's been a long time coming for Natalie and Chrisean to go toe to toe. I guess it's going to be like a main event or whatever the case is. But Chrisean is upset because Natalie unfollowed her, and she's basically feeling like everybody else been feeling like, yeah, she don't mess with you. You bring views, you bring ratings, and that's it. And also, I know Natalie feels like you want her job. And with them, she's riding her own way. She's looking in the house. Where's Natalie? She still want Woah Vicki. She she wants Ahna Mac. But at the same time, now they coming through for Natalie. It seems like Chrisean's sister, kind of talked her into, let's just get Natalie, because Natalie want that heat. And plus, I think they want her spot. Chrisean want that spot, So, you have Ahna Mac. She runs behind Natalie. Once she seen Chrisean and her sister come in, she runs behind Natalie. She all scared and everything. Natalie's like, what's up? What's going on? And then Chrisean throwing water at her, throwing bottles at her. And then you have, Chrisean's sister trying to go toe to toe with her. She's trying to get at her. Chrisean is throwing bottles. Chrisean is throwing things. Chrisean is trying her best, to get to, Natalie. It's been a beef waiting to happen for a long time. Natalie saying, get off my show. And then you have, Chrisean's sister saying, this ain't your show. This is my show. So the intention is always there. Chrisean been saying this is her show. They're trying to scoot Natalie up out of there. Like they scoot Tommy up out of there. Seem like trying to scoot Natalie up out of there. And, we'll try to see what's going to happen, because, they let go Ray J. They can let go Natalie if they promise to bring better numbers. But is Chrisean reliable to host a whole season of Baddies? Is she gonna show up and show out and be there every day and do the daunting task what Natalie does, stand in the house, keeping the beef going? So it's just a whole crazy mess. And this is Chrisean's sister. She is running. She's trying to get to Natalie. Natalie is protected by security. Security got Natalie back 10 toes down. They ain't let nobody get through. Okay, that told you right there. Natalie's definitely protected. She got all types of security surrounding her. She's talking about she's dodging it because Chrisean is just throwing stuff at her. And also Roelly says it's messed up that Chrisean is on this show pregnant. No, nobody could, go toe to toe. Chrisean throwing all types of stuff, doing the thing. Natalie got the security over there with her. They just posted up. They're making sure nobody gets to Natalie. You got to get through. You got to get at them 4 securities first before you get Natalie. Then you got to get to the 2 securities that are behind, Chrisean to get to Natalie. Natalie probably paid them some extra, got them some extra bonuses, the whole 9 yards. They trying to get through. Chrisean is the mastermind of the whole situation, and her sister's gonna pay for being disloyal to her. Where Chrisean said that Chrisean got her sister jumped. Chrisean said her sister was trying to roll a bull. So it's a whole situation. And then we have Chrisean's sister talking to, Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn still doesn't have her necklace on. She needs to hire, Tasiki. to get her chain back into Siki's. Like, my sister tried to get some girls to jump me. My sister trying to get some girls to fight me or whatever. So she's like, okay, I'm about that life and I'm ready. And Chrisean is with her new crew. The girl that's getting her hair braided, I seen her with Chrisean a lot. But the girl in the green or whatever color she got on, blue tan, blue jean, she's on the stage with Chrisean, and she's going to end up squabbling. She's gonna squabble with Chrisean's sister. And it looks like when it comes to Scotty with the body, she's trying to learn some lessons, because now Chrisean's sister and her friend is about to squabble. Okay, and it seems like Chrisean is sicking her friend on her sister because her sister didn't follow protocol and procedures and made promises that she didn't keep.